Hi, my name's Jason Cadell from Alien Archery Australia, and thanks for popping by. This will be the first video of my 12 models currently available on my website. This particular model is the Alien Archery Australia maTRIX EX SBT. Now, it's an all stainless steel broadhead, 48 Rockwell ferrule with a 52 Rockwell blade, 1.25 inch. It's quite a thick blade, 1.5 mil, 60 thou. One of the main attributes of this particular model is obviously it's a single bevel tanto, but you can also see the extended length blade on the left hand side. Basically, it's a single bevel tanto with more blade. It gives you your single bevel tanto rotation with a mixture of two blade tanto energy consumption. It's a fantastic broadhead. It's tough as nails, 1.25 inch cut, so quite a wide broadhead. On this video, I'm showing how the best way to sharpen these broadheads. It's very simple. It is by no means the start all and end all of the way these should be started. A lot of people have different ways of doing it via diamond or stone, but in this particular video, I'll be using 360 sandpaper with 1500 wet and dry and 2000 wet and dry. I find this to be quite an easy way to do it. I designed this particular model with sharpening in mind. So what you really want to work on is this blade here. You can see an angle here, another one, and another one. What we're actually going to be focusing on is just this piece here. This piece and this piece will be mentioned later on in the instructional, but at this stage, we're just focusing on this piece. All you need is your sandpaper. If your wife or girlfriend isn't watching, take the breadboard out, make sure it's nice and flat. And I just sticky taped the 3 grits of paper on there. Basic stuff. The very first thing you want to do is mark the blade that you're actually sharpening. So we're just going to go through here and just put a very dodgy mark right there, and we're away. So very first thing you want to do is place the broadhead as straight as you can on the actual piece of sandpaper. Find that original bevel. Just throw that pen out of the way for a second. Find that original bevel. Place it down and stroke down. That's all you have to do. It's not a race, so get your bevel right. Slide down. Give it a bit of a clean, and you can already see that the most of the marking on the blade is gone. So that gives you an indication that you're actually cutting into that blade quite accurately. And we'll just go again. Find the bevel. Roll it down. Again. Find the bevel. Roll it down. Give it a bit of a clean, inspect it. And what you'll probably find is that when I actually supply the maTRIX to you, it's a CNC router cut, so it's actually quite sharp. All you're doing is taking off those router marks. So you could probably see here, hopefully, that is starting to happen. Even on 360 paper, you don't need anything too aggressive. Again, find the bevel. Roll down. Bit of a clean. Again, find the bevel. Roll it down. And you can already see that blade is starting to come up really nice. Very easily, very quick. Nothing too much involved. You've only got a very small surface area that you have to sharpen. So again, find the bevel. Roll down. Find the bevel. roll down. I think I cut a little bit too further that time, but no biggie. Find the bevel, roll down. Now we've only done that half a dozen times and already I can see that it is a huge difference. It's coming up quite well. Again, find the bevel, roll down. Bit of a clean. Still have a couple of marks left there. Find the bevel, roll down, clean. Find the bevel, roll down. Now I'm not using too much force, but I'm not actually, I wouldn't say that I'm not using none at all. I'm just using a constant pressure and it is so easy. Find the bevel, roll down. Okay, well I'm pretty happy with that now. That's come up really well. I can kind of see my reflection in it. I can see most of the routing marks have gone. I can also see that my marker is telling me that I'm pretty well spot on as far as the bevel angle goes. Sorry about that angle. Okay, so the next step would be the wet and dry. Now, there's plenty of ways to do this. You can either use it wet or you can use it dry. Me, I like to use a bit of water. So I'm just going to smear a bit on here. Usually I use hot soapy water. And again, find the bevel, roll it down. I can already feel that that's working fantastic. Again, and again. Okay, it's probably got a few contaminants in it now, so give it a little bit of a clean. And there it is. It's coming up great, actually. I mean, like a couple of minutes and that's all you need. Find the bevel, roll down. Find the bevel, eventually, roll down. Now it's going to be time consuming, but already I can see that that blade is going to be coming up absolutely, cutting through time very, very, very shortly. Give it a bit of a clean, might douse it in a bit of water. Find the bevel. And I'm not using much force, and the great thing about the extra width of the maTRIX is that you can really get your thumb behind that other side. So you've got plenty of purchase to hold it. And again, find the bevel, roll down. Now you can also obviously mark this before you do this with the wet and dry, but like already that's coming up crazy. Now I'm on to the 2000. Now 2000 in Australia is not the most common. I usually find on eBay I got 30 pieces for $10 delivered to my door. You can also get 4,000, 6,000, 8,000 wet and dry pretty easily. And that's also a great thing about these broadheads. You don't need massive dollar stones and diamonds to actually cut them, because this is good quality stainless, so they come up pretty quick. Probably just get rid of that excess so I can see what I'm actually doing. Apologies for the camera angle. Might help with the right side. Find the bevel. Oh yeah. Find the bevel. Find the bevel. Roll down. I'm not using any force here. I'm just literally just rolling it along. And I can tell that that's probably cutting. I probably would have used the 1500 a little bit more. But either way, give your blade a clean, get rid of the contaminants. I'll just try and get that angle. It's coming up very, very nice. Find the bevel, roll down. Bevel, roll down. Now, with this particular model, actually 85% of your right hand cut is on that section there. Now the tip and the EX pattern on the left hand side, I usually leave. I don't really do much with it because that is your main cutting edge. Obviously there's going to be people who would prefer, well, I want to do the whole lot, and that's fine. But may I suggest that if you are, that you only use leather on this sides. And the reason being is that you can see the different angles on that right hand side. If you start going and doing it on all one angle, you're going to actually play around with the flight of the broadhead. So that is extremely critical. So we'll just do a couple more swipes with the 1500. And I can already tell that that is coming up really sharp. Now I actually use rubber gloves because of the amount of stainless steel shavings. It's up to you. You don't have to use rubber gloves. It's not critical, but it's just something that I prefer to do. And I'm just rolling along that edge, cleaning it. And rolling it. And there you have it. I can't I can't actually show you how sharp that is, but I can guarantee that that's pretty sharp. There's also a couple of other things you can do. You can find your angle, original bevel. Eventually, there it is there, and just lift it ever so slightly. And do a couple of last runs with a secondary bevel angle. Just lift ever so slightly and straight down. Basic stuff. Comes up really sharp, really quick. You're not sitting there for hours sharpening your broadheads. You don't need some of the finest Japanese whetstones available. You can go down to your hardware shop, spend the $6 or $7 if they have the 2000, and away you go. Well, thank you very much. Generally appreciate the patronage. Have a look at my website, check out the other models, and every model will have a sharpening instruction video. Thank you very much and have a great day.